Now what is the number 3? Number 3 could be written as 3 into x to the power 0, and here this becomes a polynomial in x where the degree is equal to 0. What about the number 0? 0 can also be written as 0 into x to the power 0, and in that case also the degree is going to be 0. But is it always true? Somebody who can write 0 as 0 into the x to the power 0 is correct. So the degree here is 0. But somebody could also write 0 as x to the power 0 into x to the power 5, because any number multiplied with 0 will give you a 0. Hence, for this guy, the degree would come out to be 5. For somebody else, it could be 0. Somebody could say that this is not a polynomial because I can write it as 0 into root x. So who is right? This particular number 0 would not be classified in a similar fashion as any other constant number. Although 0 is also a constant number, we cannot classify it in the same manner as we classify any other constant number. So all numbers other than 0, all constant numbers other than 0, fraction, real number, irrational number, any number, they would be a constant polynomial of degree 0, but the number 0 has been given a special name and it's called a 0 polynomial whose degree is undefined. You cannot define the degree of a 0 polynomial because you can put any value, any power of x, and you can say that this is the degree of the number 0. Since you cannot identify uniquely the degree, hence 0 is a special number which is called a 0 polynomial and its degree is undefined. So the difference between any other constant number and 0 is that although both of them are polynomials, any other constant number would be called a constant polynomial. Although 0 is a constant number, it is still not called a constant polynomial but a 0 polynomial because the difference lies in the degree of the two. A constant polynomial's degree would always be 0, but the degree of a 0 polynomial is going to be undefined. What is the value of a polynomial? For example, you have a polynomial as this. Okay? So the value of polynomial is the value of this polynomial at a given value of the variable x. So people might ask you, somebody might ask you that given this polynomial, what is its value at x equal to 3? For that, you need to replace x in the given expression with 3. So here you have this entire thing, statement, the value of px is equal to 3x plus 5 at x equal to 3 would be written as p3. This is read as the value of polynomial px at x equal to 3, and this will be equal to 3 into 3 plus 5. Instead of x, we have substituted 3. So this will give you 9 plus 5, that's equal to 14. So you have the value of a polynomial at a given value of x can be obtained by replacing. So px, it could be anything, for example here, at x equal to a is a constant number, is pa equal to 3a plus 5. So this is what it is. The value of polynomial px at x equal to a is 3a plus 5 if the given polynomial is 3x plus 5. So this is what the value of a polynomial is. Zeros of a polynomial. Now for various values of a, this polynomial is going to have various different values, right? But there will be particular values of a for which the expression, the polynomial, is going to become 0. For example, let's say you have this is a polynomial in x with degree 2. Now for at x equal to 2 and x equal to 3, p2 will become 0 and p3 will also become 0. At x is equal to 0, what is its value? It will become 6. So here we say that all values of x for which the value of polynomial becomes 0. You have to take a note about what I am saying. The values of x for which the polynomial's value becomes 0 are called the zeros. So x equal to 2 and x is equal to 3 are zeros of polynomial px. Is x equal to 0 a 0 of the polynomial px? When you put x equal to 0, the value of polynomial is 6. It is not equal to 0. So x equal to 0 is not a 0 of the polynomial. X equal to 0 is not going to be the 0 of all polynomials. Only those values of x for which the polynomial px, the value of the polynomial px becomes equal to 0 are going to be called the zeros of the polynomial. So to calculate the value of a polynomial, you simply substituted x with the number at which you had to find the value. Whereas to find the zeros of a polynomial, you have to equate the given polynomial to 0. So to find the zeros of polynomial px, this will have to be 0. That is the condition, right? What is the 0 of a polynomial? The values of x for which the polynomial becomes equal to 0. So to find the zeros of the polynomial px, you have to equate it to 0. Once you equate it to 0 by factorization, what does it factorize to? It factorizes to x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 6 equal to 0. You can factorize and then you can find out that these two are going to be the factors of the polynomial. Now, a number a into b is equal to 0. If a number a into b equal to 0, that means either a is 0 or b is 0. Only then the multiplication of two numbers would be a 0 if either of them or both of them are equal to 0. So same thing holds true here. Either this is 0, which means x equal to 2, or this is 0, which would mean x equal to 3. So for values x equal to 2 and x equal to 3, this number is going to be 0. Hence x equal to 2 and x equal to 3 are going to become the zeros of the polynomial. So this is how you find out the zeros of a polynomial. You have to take the given polynomial, equate it to 0, factorize it or find the values of x for which the given equation will become 0. And the values of x thus obtained would be called the zeros of the polynomial. Whereas to calculate the value of polynomial at any given value of x, you simply need to substitute the value of x with the given value of a. And this is how you obtain the value of a polynomial. So I hope you got what a difference between constant and zero polynomial is and how you calculate the value of a polynomial and the zeros of a polynomial.